I, Thomas Alva Edison, was one of the greatest inventors and technological reconstructors in history. My most famous inventions include electric lighting and the first electric power system. Another one of my most famous inventions is the phonograph, a device that recorded and played back sound. I looked for many different solutions when attempting to solve problems. When I created new or improved devices, I made a variety of designs. Sometimes I borrowed features from one technology and modified them to another. I obtained 1,093 United States patents, the most the U.S. Patent Office has ever gave to one person. I was born on February 11, 1847 in Million, Ohio. I was the seventh and youngest child of Samuel and Nancy Elliott Edison. My dad worked as a shingle maker and land investor. When I was 7 years old, my family moved to Port Huron, Michigan. There, my father ran a business in lumbering and land investing. I received limited formal education, but my mom was a teacher, so she taught me at home. I grew vegetables on my father's farm and sold them in town. At age 12, I began to sell newspapers, candy, and sandwiches on passenger trains between Port Huron and Detroit. When I was 15, I published and sold a newspaper called the Weekly Herald. By this time, I had developed hearing problems. My hearing worsened as I grew older. Late in life, I could only hear people shouting directly into my ear. At age 15, I rescued the son of a telegraph operator from the path of a railroad car. As a reward, the operator gave me telegraph lessons. In the spring of 1876, I built my first research laboratory in the rural community of Menlo Park, New Jersey. The work done by me and my assistants at Menlo Park would make me famous throughout the world. Three of my greatest inventions originated there: an improved telephone transmitter, the phonograph, and the electric light. Menlo Park is now part of a township known as Edison. I started companies that manufactured my inventions. The products of these companies included power stations, light bulbs, and underground conductors. In 1892, the American businesses that manufactured my electric lighting components became the part of the General Electric Company.
Oh.
In the late 1800s, I also began working on my motion pictures that included sound. Dixon had experimented in this area, and other inventors were working on it. One problem was that the sound was not loud enough for large audiences to hear. In addition, getting the sound to match the images was difficult. My new version of the kinetophone, a combination kinetoscope and phonograph, debuted in 1913. It overall improved the sound. On December 25, 1871, I married Mary Stillwell, who had worked in one of my companies. We had 3 children, Marion, Thomas Alva Jr., and William. I nicknamed Marion and Tom Dot and Dash after the telegraph code. Mary died in 1884. In 1885, I met Mina Miller, the daughter of a wealthy Ohio industrialist. We married in 1886 and had 3 children, Madeline, Charles, and Theodore. My 6 children, Charles became the most famous. He served as Secretary of the U.S. Navy in 1940 and as a governor of New Jersey from 1941 to 1944.
Edison died on October 18, 1931, at his home in Llewellyn Park. A number of major historical sites and museums in the United States honor Edison. They include his birthplace in Millen, Ohio, and his winter home in Fort Myers, Florida. There is also the restored Menlo Park Laboratory in Dearborn, Michigan.
Edison, your time machine's ready.
I will now try my 53rd test on time traveling. 3, 2, 1, go. I, Thomas Alva Edison. Oh my God! Edison.
How's that help anything?
Edison.